Dr. Violist Productions.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. My voice is audible. Can you see the presentation? Thank you, Basavaraj. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we'll start the sessions. Here, anybody knows what is the export import process? Anybody knows? Can you please reply? Amol? No. Okay. What do you know about the export import? Because throughout the sessions we are going to discuss on what is the export import process. Okay. But what is your expectation from these sessions? If you're watching on YouTube, you can also put it in chat box. Okay, thank you. NCD sale, Buldaneshwar, voice is clear. Thank you. He has mentioned on the YouTube chat. What is your expectations from these sessions? Anybody, you can type in the chat box. To understand basics and how can I start along with job. Okay, Basavaraj. Okay. Okay, anybody? Any other? Any other expectation? I am new. Okay, Sridhar, no problem. We will explain the what is the okay. Okay, no problem. So we'll start the sessions. Before going to start the session, just I want to ask you one question. What are the things involved in the export and import process? What are the agencies involved in the export and import process? Anybody? Okay, no problem, Siddhar. Siddhar, I'm asking you the questions. What are the agencies involved in the export and import? Anybody know? Okay, Rohan, not sure. Anybody? What are the agencies involved in export and import? Anybody who has done the exports, who knows something? No idea, sir. Okay. Anybody? Okay, you don't have any idea. So what we will do, we'll discuss in during the sessions. What are the agencies involved? Okay. So flow, this will be the flow. Introduction, expectation, how to start export business, basic registration, export process flow, material document information flow, types of invoices, its purpose, pre-shipment, post-shipment documents, statutory compliance of the export and import processes, import procedure, how to simplify export import documents and procedure, and what is our 24-mile, how 24-mile support exporter and importer to simplify the all export and import documents that we will discuss during these sessions. Is that okay? Flow is okay? Is this clear? Custom is one of the agency, right? Amol, you are right. Any things? What are the other agencies? Transporter are also agencies. Cargo agency, right? Freight forwarder. Payment simplification means bank. You can say bank is agency. DGFT, perfect, Saurabh. DGFT is also agency. ECC, perfect, Anuj. Lawyers, LC, letter of credit, it comes under bank. Yes. Yes, any other? Transporter, CHA, CFS, Anil, CFS. CHA or CFS? Any other? C&F agents, okay. Direction of risk involved. Insurance services, Anuj, perfect. Transporters, packer, fumigation service provider, port agency, free trade agreement, foreign trade policy, commerce ministry, our local bank, Reserve Bank of India, customs, GST. These all are the agencies that are involved into export and import processes. And we should have knowledge about the all agencies because all agencies are interlinked, and we should know the functions and features of the each and every agency and what are the documents required so that we can do the export very smoothly. So we should have knowledge about that. So we'll go into details and we'll see. Okay. So I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vinayak Temgere, founder 24Mile. I've done an MBA specialization in international trade, plus I'm a Six Sigma black belt, having 10 years of corporate experience in the field of export, import, global sourcing, supply chain management, and various process improvement projects. Since 2015, I have started working on the total export import solutions, where we are providing services to more than 200 clients. As of now, trained more than 3,500 participants on export and import, panning down to overseas participant. Our office is in Australia, Bangalore, and planning to open in UAE and UK. And we got the recognition on national level from National Startup Award 2020-21 and also got the opportunity to interact with our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Ji Modi, on 15 January 2022. We have got the opportunity to interact with Prime Minister. Also, I am doing the mentoring to the some mentees, and this is the feedback we have received. Great thanks to Brandy and Vinayak Temgere for mentoring our team throughout together 2022. Very inspired from both of you and the value you bring to the table. It was a great experience and learning for us. Your experience and market insight will help us to formulate viable and scalable business. I hope to have a great connection forward afterwards. So this is I'm doing this mentoring to the some students for their startups. So going to start. So what is the flow of the export and import? Anybody, what do you understand from this? Anybody, what do you understand from this? This is an exporter, and he is an importer. He is importing the goods, and in between there is a sea, and goods, there is a documents movement, there is a goods movement, and there is a money payment is coming, goods is going here, and money is coming back, and documents are going there. So this is the overall flow of the export and import. Goods are routed to origin customs, loading port to destination port, destination customs, documents are channelized to the house bank, overseas bank, money is settled through overseas bank and house bank. So this is the overall flow of the exports. If you are in between, if you have any questions, you can ask the questions between. You can put it in chat box. If you are watching on YouTube, you can also put it in on the chat box. Okay. Next part. What are the basic registration required to start the exports? Anybody is new here? Anybody? We should have proprietorship, LLP or private limited company registration, then PAN, bank account opening, GST, letter of undertaking, import export code, ISCAT registrations, AD drawback, RCMC, first time export registration, first time import registration per port. So these are the documents to be registered, so that we can start doing our exports, our own export we can start. Is that clear? These are the basic documents required to be registered to start the export import business. Hope all points are clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask. How to registration for LUT? Hanuj, it is very simple. If you are having a GST registrations, log into your GST portal, and there is an option of LUT letter of undertaking applications, and by doing the application you will get the LUT copy immediately. Okay, so moving to the next part, we will see the total export flow in details. This is a Janssen Pune, and this is a Clariant Germany. Janssen Pune is an exporter. Exporter means seller. We will use word as a seller sometimes. Importer means buyer. So seller or exporter sends the cargo, he keeps the material ready, then vehicle comes and it is loaded on the vehicle, then vehicle reaches to JNPT port, Mumbai. After reaching there, here custom clearance is done. After doing the custom clearance, that material is stuck into container, then material that container is loaded on the vessel, then vessel reaches to the Hamburg port, and after reaching here, again custom clearance, destination custom clearance is done. After doing the custom clearance, that material is loaded on the vehicle, then vehicle reaches to the Clariant Germany. So this is the material flow. But what is the document flow? There are two types of documents. One type of document is called pre-shipment document. Second type of document is called the post-shipment documents. Whatever document is prepared before loading the ship, that documents are called pre-shipment documents. And whatever documents is prepared after material is loaded on the vessels, that document it's called post-shipment documents. Is there any charges for LUT? No, Anil, there is no charges for LUT. You just go. Suppose if you are taken from any service provider, then of course he will charge for it. If you don't know that, and if you want to get it done from others, then he will charge for his charges. Receivable charges, there is no receivable charges. In pre-shipment document, there is a custom invoice, packing list, letter of undertaking. Post-shipment document is a commercial invoice, packing list, bill of lading, and certificate of origin. We will see in details what is the function of all documents. So this is the process of the exports. This is the process of the exports. Anybody knows the difference between consignor and consignee? What is the difference between consignor and consignee? Can you please put it in chat box? What is the difference between consignor and consignee? If you are also watching on YouTube, you can put it on chat box. What is the difference between consignor and consignee? You can also put it in chat box. Anybody? Consignor is an exporter. Okay. Seller is consignor. What is who send the goods to consignor? Okay. Who send the good is a consignor. And what is the meaning of consignee? What is the meaning of consignee? Consignor is the importer, buyer. No, actually not, consignor is not an importer all the time. Importer might be different. In layman's language, consignor and consignee is defined on the basis of movement of the cargo. Consignor is a origin of the cargo and consignee is a last destination of the cargo. Movement means origin from the consignor means origin of the cargo, that is a consignor. From consignor's point, it is the origin point, and consignee is a last destination point, and that movement of the cargo from consignor to consignee. So consignor and consignee indicates origin of the cargo, and consignee indicates last destination, location of last destination. Consignee receive the goods and consignor send the goods. Yes, it is a movement of the cargo from consignor and reaching to the consignee. So definition of consignor and consignee on the basis of movement of the cargo, right? And buyer means who buys the money or who buys the cargo and pay against to the seller. So my question is, consignor might not be sellers. Suppose I am sitting in Pune and I am selling the goods from my Delhi plant. So Delhi plant is a consignor and a seller will be Pune, and buyer might be sitting in Germany, but material is sent to the supply to the USA. So USA party will be the consignee, buyer will be the Germany party, seller will be the Pune party, and consignor will be from the Delhi, India. Are you getting this point? Yes. Nissan has also put the consignor send goods to consignee. Perfectly right, Nissan. Consignee acts on behalf of consignor. Consignee acts, no, it is not act on behalf of consignor. It is a movement of the cargo. It indicates movement of the cargo. Consignee is the receiver. Ravi Chandra, you are perfectly right. Yes, put it on the YouTube chat. Okay. Very good. Because it is very important to understand, if you want to be an exporter, it is very, being a merchant exporter, your consignor might be from some other locations and seller might be from other locations. Okay. What are the types of invoice? Anybody? What are the types of invoices? What are the types of invoices? Anybody can? I'll explain. There are 4 types of invoices. First one is a pro forma invoice. Second one is a GST invoice against LUT or GST invoice without LUT. Third one is custom invoice, and fourth one is a commercial invoice. What is the function of the pro forma invoice? Why do you use the pro forma invoice? Where do we use the pro forma invoice? What is the purpose of pro forma invoice? What is the purpose of the pro forma invoice? What is the purpose of the pro forma invoice? Purpose of the pro forma invoice to get the advance payment. And a GST invoice for the, we can say it is a tax invoice. And custom invoice, what is the purpose of the custom invoice? Purpose of the custom invoice to clear the goods at origin port. You can say, so not sort of a quotation. Anshuman, quotation, when we finalize the quotation, then we, if you want to advance payment, then we have to prepare a pro forma invoice. We cannot ask the advance payment on the basis of quotation, so that there is a procedure for the pro forma invoice. And actual invoice is prepared at the time of dispatch of the goods, so that there is a, if you want to take an advance, then we have to prepare a pro forma invoice. Custom invoice for custom clearance purpose, commercial invoice for the import clearance and getting the payment from the overseas buyer. So that is the purpose of these 4 invoices. As we discussed, custom invoices are often used by the government to determine the true value of goods for duty purpose. It is an important and basic export documents useful for preparing the basic shipping documents and various export formalities such as quality and pre-shipment inspection and customs and GST. What is the packing list? Packing list contains considerable more details about the packages like what is a quantity, what is a weight, what is a dimension, what is the volume of the cargo, and how much container is number of container details, shipping marks. So all related to packing that is involved in the packing list. LUT means letter of undertaking. We can, against the LUT letter, we can export without payment of GST. EVD means export value declaration. We have to declare the value and we have to submit to the custom at the time of custom clearance. Fumigation certificate means when we export, when we use the packing material as a wood, in that case, it is compulsory to have, it has to be fumigated. Fumigated means pest control is compulsory where wood packing is involved. E-way bill, LR, it has to be issued by the GST. Marine insurance means we have to insure the cargo whenever we dispatch the material. Otherwise, it is called crime. With exporting the material without insurance, it is called crime. So always in export and import, we should ensure that material is insured. So that anything happens, any damage or anything happens, we can claim from the insurance company. So these are all the pre-shipment documents. Also, there are other documents like we have to submit IEC code, GST, last shipping bill, AD registrations. In the case of chemical, we have to submit MSDS COA. In the case of engineering shipment, we have to submit product catalog and specification at the time of clearing the goods. So these are the documents to be submitted to process the custom clearance. Clear? Hope it is clear. Next part, post-shipment documents. In post-shipment documents, we have to prepare a commercial invoice. As I told you, purpose of the commercial invoice is to for custom clearance to importer's country and getting the foreign currency payment in foreign currency to our account. Also, packing list, it is a considerably more detailed and it also involves individual net, gross weight, measurable measurement for each package. Next and very important document is bill of lading or airway bill. Bill of lading and airway bill means when we load the container or load the cargo on the vessel, in that case, that shipping line gives the receipt of the material and gives the proof that we have received this material and they are generating the bill of lading. And in the case of airline, they generate the airway bill. Also, marine insurance, it is a type of insurance policy that provides coverage against any damage, loss caused to cargo vessels, ships, terminal, etc., in which the goods are transported from one point to origin to another point. Certificate of origin. A certificate of origin is a document declaring in which country or good was manufactured. Importance of certificate of origin is because there is an agreement between two countries. Suppose India and Thailand, there is a free trade agreement. There is an agreement between two countries. Suppose if you issue if you are submitted to the certificate of origin to the Thailand, when for their import clearance, they get some duty discount because of the certificate of origin. So it is having a value. This certificate of origin can give the duty discount to the importer's country if there is a free trade agreement between two countries, right? APTA, GSP, all other types of the certificate of origin. Right, Anuj? You are perfectly right. Right? Coming to the next part. Suppose material is exported and it has reached at customs end and payment is received. So is export process is completed? We have received the payment and material reached to the customer end. Is export process is completed? You can put you can answer on the chat box. Is export process is completed? No. Then what is pending, Navin? Hanus, what is pending? Samir, what is pending then? What is pending? EBRC, right, Anil? Statutory compliance is pending. Post-shipment documents, statutory compliance. What is the statutory compliance? We have to submit the FIRC, post-shipment documents to the bank, EBRC, because it is linkages to RBI, custom and local bank, and whatever application is required, like getting the road tab, drawback, EPCG, advance license obligations, that we have to complete it. Road tax stand for remission of duties and taxes on export products. It is a new scheme that is applicable with effect from 1st January 2021, formed to replace the existing MEIS merchandise export from India scheme. So we have to complete the statutory compliance. We have to get the duty drawback, that incentive we have, then actual process will get completed. This is the export flow we have discussed. Then import process. It is exactly reverse. Import process is exactly reverse. From Clarence, Germany to Janssen. Again, Clarence is export loading the cargo. Then custom clearance is done. Then it is again loaded on the vessel. Then again here import clearance is done. So in the case there is a post shipment here required to custom clear the cargo. It required commercial invoice, packing list, bill of lading, and certificate of origin to do the custom clearance. Then after paying the duty, doing the custom clearance, it is loaded on the vehicle, and then vehicle reaches to Janssen, Pune. So this is the import procedure to the, and what are the documents involved in the import procedure? Again, commercial invoice. These invoices are often used the government to determine the true value of the goods for duty purpose. It is an important basic import document useful for preparing the basic shipping documents. Various import formalities such as quality inspection, custom and remittance proof to bank. Packing list again same. Consider more details about the net weight, gross weight, measurement. Bill of lading, it is a receipt of material by shipping line and airline. Marine insurance to ensure the damages, loss. Certificate of origin, we have already discussed. Technical document like MSDS, COA required to do the custom. Why these technical documents are required? Because suppose if you have imported some chemicals, and what is the application of that chemical? What is the, whether it is a has, non-has, whether it is a it is not violating our drug policy. For that, MSDS master safety data sheet is required in the case of chemical. In the case of engineering, product catalog is required, whether it is as per imported as per invoice or not. So that has to be verified. So drawing is also required. So technical document is also very important in the case of doing the import clearance. Also, following documents required to process the import advance remittance. How to process the advance remittance in the case of import? Then we have to fill up the A1 form. We have to give the pro forma invoice, purchase order to the bank along with the check. Then they will process the advance remittance. And following documents required to process import remittance after shipment. Suppose we have done the shipments and now our job is to pay the payment. Then they require covering letter, A1 form, FEMA declaration, commercial invoice, bill of lading, airway bill, and bill of entry. So these are the documents required. Yes, it is imported and we have received the material. Now we have to pay them. So these are the proof required to process the balance payment of the imports. Right? So we will see in details through our system how it has been prepared, how to prepare all these documents. Just I am giving the overall idea. And what are the statutory compliance of the imports? We have to submit import proofs, documents to the bank to process payment and against advance remittance. Also, we can import without payment of duty against advance license, EPCG, or against Moore scheme, subject to their obligation and respect to custom and DGFT department. IDPMS, it should not go into IDPMS. Hanuj, you are right. IDPMS and ADPMS. Suppose if you have done the import and you have done the part payment and you have not submitted the proof of documents, then it goes into IDPMS. And our IC may get the red flag. Right? So what are the challenges of the exporter and importers? Challenges of the exporter and importer is more than 25 agencies involved to process any one shipment, export or import shipment. What are that agencies? As we discussed, what are the agencies? Packing is an agency, fumigation is an agency, loading, unloading is an agency, local transport, CFS, warehousing, port, custom clearance, GST, local bank, RBI, marine insurance, container yard, then FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act, ECC, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation, pre and post shipment document finance, statutory compliance, EXIM documentation, shipping process, port movement, free trade agreement. We can say our export team, buyer. So these are all the agencies are involved, and it is very challenging to know because everybody doesn't know about all the agency. In fact, first thing they don't know about the name of all agency, and next part is understanding their functions and how they are interlinked and what is their importance in the export and import. Next challenge is to heavy mail and phone communication between exporter, importer, and freight forwarder. What happens when we start doing the export? Then heavy mail communication happens between exporter, importer, and freight forwarder. It involves more than 3 to 4% from both the organization in CC. Next challenge is all existing documentation to be maintained minimum 7 to 8 years for financial and statutory audit purpose. Also challenges to right now situation is very dynamic, freight rate is very volatile too. It is very challenging to get the lowest possible logistic cost of all involved agencies. Also challenges to get update about with the new notification of foreign trade policy, statutory compliance, other logistic and shipping detail because of lack of expertise. Just in the month of April, there is a one notice has come. We have to update import export code every year. Otherwise, it will be kept on hold. Otherwise, they will block the IC. Also, new MEIS has been replaced by road tap 1 year back. So there are a lot of updates are coming, and we should know that update. Otherwise, we will lose incentive or will violate the process. Also, getting the EXIM logistic combined data for analysis purpose, difficult to delegate EXIM profile because of its complex procedure and various agencies. So this is the challenges of the exporter and importers. So how to sort out that challenges? So that this is a certificate of recognition we have got it from Startup India for our 24-mile digital platform. How to solve that problem? So we have prepared one system that will solve the problem. So directly we are right now we are directly going to the system. How system will helps to facilitate or simplify or smooth the export and import process. Would you like to learn that? Would you like to learn what is the system is helping to simplify the export and import? How to simplify that? Would you like to learn? If you would really like to learn, then first thing you have to go to the 24mile.com. This is a one-stop portal for export import process outsourcing and consultancy services across the globe. Thank you. We are the vital link between freight forwarder and exporter and importer. So this is the main functions. First, what thing we have to do? We have to do the login here. If you are new, then you have to create a new account. I am already having a login, so I am going for the login. After going to the login, you will get this dashboard. How many LCL consignment is there? How many FCL consignment? How many air? How many sea? How many road? So you can see all the how many new inquiries are there, freight inquiry, how many shipment is in process, how many completed shipment and payment pending, and total completed shipment. And year wise also you can see all the details through this dashboard. The next job is to update the profile. You can update the profile here. Then update our company profile. Update your all company details. What is the industry? What is the industry sector? Whether it's agro, automobile, chemical engineering. What is the industry? Manufacturing, other and services. Choose your logo. Put the logo here. Put your website detail. Put annual import export. Put your company profile. Also put your any other directors or your seniors contact details, so that in case of any emergency we can contact them. And then update all your KYC like GST, PAN, Certificate of Incorporation, IC, LUT, old shipping bill, old bill of entry. Update your all documents here. After updating the documents, the next job is to update your branch offices. Whatever is the branch offices, your company branches offices, update that. Then update the consignor and consignee details. Update all your consignor and consignee details. So once it is updated, we can immediately you can get it from to prepare all the documents. Then update company users here. Then update your bank details and prepare this master data. After doing that, what is the first role we have to do? Suppose we want to dispatch. Suppose our material is ready. Then what is the first thing we do? Anybody? So suppose our material is ready and we want to export that material. What is the first step? What we do? What is the first step we do? Material is ready and we want to export that material. Anybody? What we do? What is our first step? Transport, right? We finalize the logistics service provider. Means we finalize the freight forwarder, because we want some person who will pick up the cargo from our factory, and we will organize the local transport. We will do the custom clearance, and after doing the custom clearance, we will also load on the vessel. So we want person. So how to finalize that person? We cannot finalize unless and until we know the pricing of that person. So what is our first job? We have to do the request for freight comparative. That is our first job. Then how to do that? Just click on this new request for freight comparative. And here also we have given two options. Why do you want request for freight comparative? You want for costing purpose. Many of the times what happens? We get the inquiry from the client and we want logistic cost for our budgeting or costing purpose. We want to give the offer to the importer. Am I right? Are you getting this? Then how to get the costing? Then there is a one procedure we have prepared. What is the purpose of your comparative or freight cost? You can put here costing. It is a costing purpose. Costing purpose charges will be given on higher side with around 80% accuracy. At the time of actual shipment, we can ask for a counter offer and get the lowest possible current logistic cost. So if you want for costing purpose, you can click here and you can fill all the details, required details. You can fill all required details. All CBM and volumetric weight, net weight, gross weight will come, and then you have to go for the save and continue. After doing here, you can only ask for the quotation from one of the freight forwarder, because it is you require for costing purpose, so it is not allowed to send more than one. Right? After sending this, they will get the code. It is required for costing purpose freight forwarder, and they will respond you within a 48 hours, so that you will get an what is the on higher side logistics you will get it, and you can use it that cost to give the offer to the importer. Are you getting this point? Are you getting this point? Are you getting this point? Okay, very good, Hanus. So if you want to get the offer for the costing purpose, this system will help you to get the offer for the costing purpose, so that you can add your raw material cost, you can add logistic cost plus profit, and you can send it to the offer to the buyer. Is it an important thing being a fresher? Is it an important? If you want to handle the reply to the inquiry, is it an important thing? Right? The next part, if you want to do the immediate shipment, same way, you have to fill up all the details, and you can send minimum 4 to 5 freight forwarder. You can click it here, you can send 4 to 5 freight forwarder, and you can ask for the quote. After sending the mail, within a 24 to 40 hours, you will get a reply from freight forwarder, and you can see how comparative will look. I will show you how comparative will look. This is the comparative will look. These types of comparative look. This is a Gita overseas. Costing is 42,790. Ali speed 44,028. Then all cargo 51,445. So this is the comparative we have received. So we can also do the apple to apple comparative. What is the breakup of 15,000? You can see the apple to apple comparative. Origin custom clearance is 2,700. Here is 18,900. Here is a origin documentation 100. Here is a 100. Here is a 0. CFS is a 2160, 1080. You can do the apple to apple comparison, and you can give the you can see the what is the rider. Rider means what is the payment term. Here is a payment term is advance payment. Here is also advance. Here the offer validity 31st October. Here 31st October. Here estimated departure is 20 October. Here is a 27. Here is 16 October. Paper carriers CMA, CGM, CMA, frequency of vessel per week, two per month, per week. Port to port transit time is 40, 35, 40. Detention free period is 5 days. Local transport 1000, detention is 1000, 2000, 1200. So on that basis also you can calculate. Suppose anybody is giving the lower price, but he's not giving he's asking for the advance payment, then we should go for the who is giving the credit rate. Also, anybody is giving the frequency of vessel is very high, so we have to select that vessel or that we have to consider all the riders, and then we have to decide which one is better. Also, there is an option you can view the quote and you can give the counter offer here itself. Yeah, I want this counter offer. You can give the counter offer here itself, and you can send to that freight forwarder. You can give the counter offer. Also, you can also put the message here. All right, you can also put the message here and you can finalize it. And suppose anybody is finalized, then we can award the shipment to that freight forwarder. Here is the option also award is there. Right now we have already awarded, so option is not there. We can award the shipment from here itself. Right? Okay. So you can award the shipment, and you can, after awarding the shipment, then it will go to the tracking. Then it will go to the tracking. I will show you how tracking looks. This is a tracking. First, our job is to give the instruction, please pick up the cargo on this date and this time. And location is already given, pickup location is given. And also you can ask for the which vehicle is required, whether it is a tempo required, whether it is a which size of vehicle required, we can put it here, right? Then we have to upload all the pre-shipment document like custom invoice, packing list, LUT, we have to upload here. And we have to mention whether it is under LUT bond or against IGST. Then that freight forwarder will send you the checklist for shipping bill. If you follow the system, you do not need to learn export and import process. Checklist for shipping bill. Then after getting the checklist, we have to verify it and we have to give OK. After giving the OK, they will upload the shipping bill here. Final shipping bill they will upload, and they will put all the details about the shipping bill. What is the shipping bill number? What is the date? What is the drawback amount? What is the FOB value? What is the incentive amount? What is the export under scheme? When it has reached to the loading port, he will update, freight forwarder will update all those things. Then he will also update whether it is a custom clearance done or not. Then he will upload the draft of bill of lading or airway bill here and VGM. Then again we have to check it out and we have to give our approval. After giving the approval, he will upload the final bill of lading and he will mention all the details. Then our job is to prepare a commercial invoice packing list and upload it here, marine insurance, upload it here, and we can directly give the instruction to the importer. Because there is one procedure, after loading the cargo on the vessel, we have to give the intimation to the importer that we have loaded on the cargo and we have to send all the documents by scan, by email. So here we have given the system, we can send the documents to this system. We have to put the email ID of the buyer and we can click it here and we can send it the documents to the importer. Then after doing the same, freight forwarder will upload his invoice on this system, and whatever original custom clearance documents are with him, he will send it the courier by courier and he will update the courier details. Why we have taken this part? Because we have observed when there is too many shipments in a day, at that time many of the times freight forwarder send the documents, or many of the times it doesn't track by the exporter, and that we misplace the document. So we have put the all details here so we can find it out and we can track the documents very easily. Then it is very important part we have covered, that whether EBRC is done or not, what is the EBRC date, DBK receive or not, then MEIS or road tap receive or not, or whether have you paid the payment of the freight forwarder or not. If all things are yes, then actually export shipment is getting completed, otherwise not. Are you clear? Clear on this part? Is it clear? Okay. Do you have any questions in this? So is it very easy to do the exports? Is it very easy? Process is so simple, right? So now we will see how to prepare the pre-shipment and all documents, how to prepare the documents. We have seen the process. Then how to prepare a export and import documents. So it is very simple. Just copy paste that RFC ID. Go to the document master. You can put the RFC ID here. Here we have mentioned, like here you have mentioned the RFC ID. Here I have mentioned the RFC ID 11000411. Put here and put on the create new information form. After doing that, you will reach here. Edit documents. You will reach here. All details automatically captured by this form. Okay. Then we have to correct it. Whatever details we want to update or we want to correct it or verify it, we can verify it. We have to update all buyer reference details. All details we have to update it. We have to update the correct spelling. We have to update the correct port of loading, port of discharge, because all things we have to update it and verify it. We have to update the delivery term, payment term. Then if there is a content number, we have to update. Package number will automatically come. All package details we have to put it here. If you want to add package line, if you want to add container, you can add it. If you want to add new line in package, you can add it. If you want to add one more package, you can add it. Then we have to also give the commercial invoice number, date, shipping bill number, airway bill number, voyage number or aircraft number. We have to put here, and whatever document is required, we have to just tick here. Suppose I require pro forma invoice, custom invoice, packing list, shipping mass, GST, EVD, and in the post shipment I require commercial invoice, packing list, final bill of lading. In shipment instruction I need marine insurance instruction letter, pre-shipment covering letter to CHA, post shipment covering letter to client, post shipment covering letter to bank, authorization letter to customs CHA. So whatever documents are required, I have to just stick it here, and all documents will be ready. By ticking this, then we have to go to the documents part. Here we have to go to here. Then after going here, all documents are getting ready. Do you want to see the custom invoice? This custom invoice is ready. Custom invoice is ready just by filling up the one form. Import export code, that is captured from the master. AD code, that is captured from the masters. HS code, quantity, that is captured from that is we have put it in the form. Bank details, that is captured from the masters. LUT, that is captured from the masters. Shipping mass automatically coming from the packing list. We intend to claim remission, road tab, that is also captured, that is also in the masters. So all things is getting ready just by filling up the one form. Is it clear? Is it clear, Naveen? Is it clear? It is simple. His process is simple. His process is simple. Ravi, Chandra, it is an online system. It is an online system. You can subscribe for that system and you can start. Okay. Same way, if you want to prepare a packing list will be ready itself. You can see the packing list. This is the packing list. Net weight, gross weight, quantity, dimension is given, package detail is given. Also, export shipment under all shipping marks is given. All things have been there. It is a packing list. Same way. Then it is compulsory to have shipping marks. Shipping marks which has to be put on the packages, boxes. So this is shipping marks is also ready. From to shipping marks, all details. Just we have to take the 3 to 4 printouts per packages and we have to stick on the boxes. Right? Shipping marks also getting ready just by filling up the one form. Then GST with LUT, that is also getting ready. You can see GST invoice. That is also this is a tax invoice, that is also getting ready. Then there is a EVD form, that is also ready. Export value declaration form, that is also getting ready. Just we have to take the printout and sign and stamp it. Then commercial invoice, that is also getting ready. You can see the commercial invoice. Difference between custom invoice and commercial invoice is that in commercial invoice, we have to put the shipping bill number, airway bill number, or bill of lading number. And in custom invoice, we have to put the LUT number. This is the LUT number, custom invoice. So this is the difference, right? Same way packing list is getting ready. Then marine insurance inspection, suppose we want marine insurance inspection letter, so it is also ready. You can see date is coming, branch manager detail is coming, application for all risk cover marine insurance policy with ICCA plus OR and SRCC clause. So clause is also coming. So just we have to put custom invoice number is also coming. Just we have to put origin or copies, how many that we have to put it there. Print, take the printout and sign it. Simple, right? Same way, if you want CHA letter, that is also getting ready. Pre-shipment documents to process custom clearance and shipping. Kind attention, this. What are the documents we are sending along with the vehicle? That is also we have put it here. Are you getting, Nabil? Then there is a bank covering letter to bank. How to write a what is the format of the bank letter? To complete the statutory compliance, date, bank manager, submission of export documents for collection and EBRC, reference ARV number, all details are coming here. Bank details also automatically coming here. Please acknowledge the receipt and you are requested to process EBRC on first in first out basis on of remittance. Take the printout and submit the documents along with these documents, this list of documents, right? Suppose any documents are there, additional document like a marine insurance, that document is not prepared by our system, then you can upload it here. You can add the documents here. Here I have mentioned the marine insurance, that copy is uploaded here. So whenever I require for the reference purposes, I can get it from here. Are you getting this? Is it clear? Is it simple? Is it clear? Is it simple? Is it an interesting? Very good, very good. So this is the system. Also, if you want to see the report of that, suppose you want to see the format of this, if you want to see the reports. So how to see the reports? Suppose we'll see the documents part. Suppose I want to see the documents part. I want to see the documents part of this shipment. Where is it has been saved? So I have to go to the document management system. I have to put the RFC here and do the search button. All documents are saved here. You can find it out, all documents, you can download it and you can view the all documents here. So you don't need to check the file, you don't need to go back. Suppose any new person has joined, he can just put the RFC number and he can check all the, he will get all the documents in digital format. Right? Suppose you want to know the reports of last year data. How many shipment has been done, how many are there, how many EBRC is pending, how many incentives pending. Go to the here, find out I want data from, suppose I want data from 1st April 2021 to as on today. Go to search button. All data are coming here. You can, if you want to download, you can download it here. You can download the data from Excel and convert it to Excel, or we can also get it to send it by email. You can do it here. All things are coming. Who is the consignor? Who is the consignee? Who is a freight forwarder of one shipment? Who is a transport? What is a transaction export? What is a mode? What is a delivery term? What is a shipping term? What is a gross weight? Shipping bill number? Shipping bill date? Shipping type? Bill of lading? Bill of ARV bill number? Port of loading? Port of discharge? ETD? Delivery term? Status of the shipment? Status of shipment? License? Under which license it has been clear, how much IGST is refundable, IGST payment whether received or not, DBK received or not, DBK payment, MEIS, what is the amount of the MEIS, what is the status of the MEIS, what is the EBRC, it's pending or done, what was the freight forwarder's quote, and what is his actual freight forwarding invoice amount. So all details are coming, whether freight forwarder payment is done or not, or what is the status. So all things are coming under one reports. So on that basis, you can do the lot of analysis. Who was the forwarder for these? What was the logistic cost? What was his code? All analysis you can do it on through this one report only. Is this clear? Is this clear? Is this point is clear? Okay, Navin, very good, very good. So all these are coming through this portal, right? Then document management system is there, document master is there. So all report systems are coming here. Suppose if you are having, suppose right now we have done the comparative of one shipment. Suppose if you want to do the comparative, suppose you are having a 500 or 700 shipment in a year, then how will you do the comparative? You cannot do the comparative one by one. Then there is an option of annual contract is there. If you are having a shipments, if you are doing the export of 200 crore, 300 crores in a year, then there is an option of annual contract. But right now we are not using this option because freight rate is very volatile. It is changing on day-to-day basis. So we are not using this, and we are not recommending these options because of the lot of dynamics in the freight cost, right? So this is the process which will help you. So what is the benefit of it? We'll see. What is the benefit of this system? That also we will see. What is the benefit of this system? You will get all EXIM solution under one roof. You can optimize EXIM logistic cost by 10% considering total cost of ownership. Whatever time requires to the by doing the documents, suppose you are taking 2 hours or 3 hours, this system can prepare all documents within 5 to 10 minutes. You will get the freight comparative with cost breakup. You can optimize human hours of EXIM processes. Your time will get saved. Also, EXIM process will be automated, and lean application means there will not be any wastage in the process. You do not need to call, you do not need to send mail too many. It is very easy to delegate. Suppose any new person join, it is very easy to delegate. You can track the live shipment on real time. You can generate the report, analyze the report, and take a further decision for improvement. Document management system is there for audit and reference purpose. Easy to track the shipment and handle many shipment at a time. You can handle many shipment at a time because of the system. For bulk freight, annual freight contract option is there on 24-mile portal. This is the benefit to the exporter and importer. And what is the benefit to the freight forwarder? They will get the online live complete freight inquiries, and they can optimize their marketing cost by 20%. Easy to send offer through portal, and it can optimize human hours. For freight forwarder also, it is just they have to put the number, and they have to send they have to click, and they have to send the offer. And all exporter, importer, freight forwarder verify. So we can you can confidently you can send the reply. Shipment gets awarded with the instruction through system, no emails, phone call received. So it will also save the time of the freight forwarder. Again, EXIM report generated. It is helpful for the analysis purpose to improve further. Document management system is there. Service invoice is uploaded on 24-mile portal. Automatic CBN volumetric weight calculation is done through the portal with all details. So this is the benefit of the 24-mile portal. So if you are new and if you want to start if you are going to start the export and import business, so it will also helpful to you for getting the budgeting purpose costings, right? So do you think, is it very simple to do the export and import? Any new person also can do the export and import? Am I right? Any new person also can do the export and import. Right? So do you have any questions? Right now, do you have any questions? You can ask the questions. If you have any questions, you can ask the questions. Okay, Basavaraj, now we are talking about the export and import process. If you want to learn export, then you can join our Sunday sessions. So are you clear about the export and overall? Have you got the idea, Basavaraj, about the export and import process? Okay. For beginner, how to go about? For beginner, my request is you should register for this. Yes, insurance policy, we will help you how to get it through this portal, Naveen. My request to all, for beginner, you can get the subscription of the portal. And after getting the subscription of the portal, we are ready to give the coaching for 1 year free of cost along with this portal. So if you subscribe for the portal, you will get the 1-year coaching free. So you can learn the export and import and you can utilize this portal. So this is the offer from our side. We are also giving the coaching sessions. So it will get free of cost. Right? Any other questions is there? Any other questions is there? Any other questions? Do you coach one-to-one? Basavaraj, we are coaching through group. This live, we are doing the live coaching. Portal cost is right now through this webinar. It is portal cost is 10,000 plus GST is the portal cost. Portal details right now I have given the webinar and it is available. It will be available on the portal YouTube. So you can get where you can get the portal details. You can go to the 24 mile and you can register. Coaching price is covering this portal cost 10,000 plus GST. After getting the subscription, you will get a coaching details also. I'll share with you what are the coaching details you will get it. This is you will get a 24 mile subscription plus you will get a coaching for export import business, and that cost today's offer is 4 times 9 plus GST. And what is our commitment? You will get a 51 live mentorship program and reviews. You will get a 51 live mentorship program and review. You will get a 24 hours class recording, regular update on exim issue, connecting to the service provider, business networking, announced buyer database. We are also giving the buyers database, market best and experienced speaker, lifetime support and mentoring. You will get it on weekly basis. We are doing the mentoring. We are taking the class, and also you will get a 24 hours class recording. Plus, you will get a subscription of this portal for 1 year. Amol, you will get all supports about the export. We are actually having a we are an ecosystem, total ecosystem. 24 mile is a total ecosystem. We are also associated with too many global institute. We also introduce yourself, or we can also introduce your product to their agencies. Like I am also part of the India Australia Business Forum. I can put your products in their group that we can support you. Also, system is there. We also support you how to find out the buyers. That is covered in the coaching class. So, if you don't have understand English, no problem. We can also explain in Hindi. हम आपको हिंदी में भी बता देंगे. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. आप ज्वाइन करेंगे तो आपको हिंदी में भी विल एक्सप्लेन. हमारा जो मेंटरिंग कॉल होता है, हम हिंदी इंग्लिश वी कैन टॉक इन बोथ लैंग्वेजेस. Okay. So, any other questions? Do you have any other questions? Do you have any other questions? I don't have any products or not getting. So, Basavaraj, we will explain you how to find out the products. That is also covering our coaching. How to find out the product, how to select the products. So that also we cover in. And without your product also you can do the exports. How to do that? That also we cover in our sessions. Right? So anybody is interested? If you are interested, I am putting this. If you are interested, I am putting this link here. Or if you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And if you really like these sessions, you can give the Google review on 24 mile about the portal. How was your experience, and if you really like it, you can subscribe all our social media platform, 24 mile, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn page. You will get the update about the upcoming sessions, right? So hope you like these sessions. If you really like these sessions, you can give the review on the 24 mile Google review, and you can give your feedback. Okay, is that okay? Will you commit to put your Google review on 24 mile immediately after these sessions? Will you commit? Okay, Anuj, he will commit. He will put the Google review in details. Anybody? If you really like the sessions, then you will put the review, because if you really like the sessions, then we have to give this opportunity to others. They will also get benefit of this system. We have prepared this system, we have put some time, we have put some money to prepare this system. So your also job is to put the review so that others will also get benefited of this system and they will also simplify their export and import process. Right? Hanu just said yes. Anybody is ready to commit? Google review, yes, 24-mile Google review. You can go to the Google page and you can put 24THMILE. It is a regular word. It is a without break word. There is no break. And put the review, Google review. Put in detail Google review and give your feedback. If you want to, and also give me the snapshot of this. This is my WhatsApp number. 73500172007, and you can send me the snapshot. Yes, I have put the Google review. Definitely, we'll give the one more bonus webinar if you have put the very good review. This is my number 73500172007. After putting the Google review, please send me the snapshot of this Google review. Any best feedback, we will give the one more bonus webinar, or I will give the one-to-one meeting. So I am very much keen to join, but due to some problem, I'll be joining your course in March. No problem. But can you put up in the Anshuman? Can you put the Google review and you can send me the screenshot of it? Any best review will get the one more bonus. Yes, it is a one-time. It is a coaching for one time, Ravi Chandra, and portal for 1 year subscription. Ravi Chandra, it is a portal, it is a 1 year subscription. Yes, anybody? Anshuman says keen to interested. Any other? Sir, I'm in government job, so can I do this? Yes, you can do that. Expert business. Yes, you can do the job. Almi, you can do the job. You can do the job on your family member's name. Okay. So only how many are ready commit to put the Google review? If you are on YouTube, also you can also put in chat box and you can send me the screenshot of that Google review. Yes, Basavaraj says yes, and you will put it in within 10 minutes, right? So let me see how many screenshot I am getting of review. After subscription, can I talk directly? Yes, you can talk. After subscription, you will get a direct access to me. Even weekly basis, we are having a mentoring support call. If there is any urgency, then definitely you can talk with me. Otherwise, we are having a regular call, and we also give the update on the feedback on the WhatsApp on regular basis. Yes, you will get a guidance, personal guidance. You will get how to do the business and what are the challenges. That all guidance you will get it. Pratap Kishore, you will get all the guidance. Right? Any other questions? Any other questions are there? I'm sure. Hope all will subscribe the YouTube channel, and all will forward this presentation session to respective exporter importer person who are new into export and import, and you will put your Google review. Okay. So thank you very much again for giving you the valuable time and making this session more interesting and interactive. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.